When you apply for data science jobs, the one of the important factor which would decide whether you would get shortlisted for the interview or not is your CV. So it is very important that you put a lot of efforts in building your CV and it is representing all the information accurately. Hi guys, my name is Rohit and in today's video I would share some tips and some tricks for building a CV for data science roles. Let's get started. So in your CV, make sure that you are adding summary section at the top. And in summary section, if any hiring manager is reading that summary section, it should be very clear that what kind of work you have done in the past. Let's say if you are someone who has been working in the IT industry for last 5 years as a programmer, let's say as a Java programmer. So make sure that you write it in the summary. And along with that, any education, any certification, or any projects that you have built related to data science, just mention those in summary without any details. Because when I'm looking at a CV of any person and in summary, if I don't see any relevant kind of projects or any relevant education related to data science, then why as a hiring manager I should select your CV for the interview? So summary is very important, guys. What I have seen is people make this mistake where in summary they would write everything related to their past experience but nothing related to data science as they are transitioning into data science, and they would write about their data science certification somewhere in the corner on the CV. That is not going to happen. You have to make your CV look like a data science CV. Okay. So make sure that in summary you are mentioning about your certification or any program that you have done related to data science. Now the next important section, which is very, very important, especially for people who don't have any data science experience and trying to apply for a data scientist role, is your project section. So in the project section, again, make sure that you are writing clearly about the kind of projects that you have built. Again, here, avoid the common projects like stock price prediction, Titanic survival prediction, sentiment detection. Avoid these projects because everyone else is also writing about the same projects. And if you do that, how you can stand out in the market? Because there are a lot of people applying for the same role. So you have to stand out. So make sure that you are working on the industry relevant projects and write about those projects in the CV. And for those of you who have already worked as a data scientist, you can get a lot of advantage. So if you are writing about the projects, don't just describe the project, but write the kind of business impact that you have created. So for example, reduced the cost of this particular operation by 80% by automating it using data science. So write the numbers. And if you know the cost as well, let's say that you have reduced cost of $1 million per year. Write that number clearly because whichever numbers are seen on the CV, that makes the CV attractive. So anything that you have done, make sure that you are writing it in the numbers. Then for those of you who are coming from, let's say, a non-data science background into data science background, any past experience that you have to make sure that you are focusing on relevant skills in the past experience, which are relevant for data science role. So for example, if you have done anything related to programming, anything related to database technologies, anything related to analyzing the data, presenting your insights, or any business impact that you had in your present or previous role, make sure that you are writing it clearly in the resume. And at the same time, don't give a lot of space on your resume for your previous experiences if they are not related to data science, because otherwise your CV would look irrelevant. So give more space to projects and less space to their previous experience if it's irrelevant. If it is relevant, obviously, then even if you don't put projects, if you're already working as a data scientist, you can put projects in your current experience. That is good enough. So this is how you have to make sure that your CV is designed in a right way. And any educational background that you have, your bachelor's, master's, certification, keep a separate section for that. Clearly write all those certification and educational experiences over there. Then in the skill set section, for a data scientist, I think you should definitely have Python. Then you should definitely have SQL, any machine learning stack, any cloud environment that you're aware of. All those things should be there. And your resume should be ATS friendly, guys, because in most of the big companies, your CV or resume would get shortlisted by ATS first. And if it is not passing the ATS, then obviously you will never get opportunity to show your CV to hiring manager or HR. So there are a lot of portals available. You can just check your ATS score by uploading your CV over there, and your ATS score should be high enough to go ahead. So all these things are very, very important, guys, because you would get interview call based on your CV. Again, one other tip that I would give you is like if you're experienced professional, still try to keep your CV for at a length of 1 page, at max 2 pages, okay, but not more than that. I see that people are still creating 5 page, 6 page CV. That is not required, and no one has time to go through such a detailed CV. So stick to 1 page or 2 page format. If you are a fresher, One page format is more than enough for you because you don't have any previous experiences. So you can stick with just one page format. So these important things, if you remember and if you put things in a right way in your CV, that would significantly increase your chances of getting call for the interview. And within your CV, don't use more than two colors. Again, don't use colors like red, orange, because those actually give negativity. Okay, so use colors like blue, black, those kind of colors you should use, and don't use more than two colors in your CV. Again, the basic things: no spelling mistakes, right structure, you have to follow those as well. So make sure that you're following these guidelines, and if you restructure your CV based on these guidelines and then you start applying for job roles, I would definitely see that you would get better results, you would get better interview calls if your CV is designed in a right way. So try this and let me know what happened, and if you want any further tips and tricks, just let me know in the comments. I would be happy to help you. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.